and 26RO02896A. These are people of the City of Royal Oak versus Nichelle Dorothy Jefferson. Is that you, Miss Jefferson?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Ms. Jefferson. You were present earlier when the court explained the nature of an informal hearing, true?
Correct.
Thank you. And so you all understood that the court's instruction was you must select from one of three options to protect your own rights. Also true?
Correct.
Thank you, Ms. Jefferson. The citation before the court was issued May 2 this year at 7:20 in the evening. You were operating a 2014 Jeep Cherokee black in color on Woodward Avenue, Guilford in the City of Royal Oak. And at that place and time, you were cited for what amounts to an equipment violation, which is a larger obstructing object hanging from your rear view mirror. You were also cited for straddling lanes. Officer Francis' remark, which shows on your ticket, indicates observed vehicle northbound Woodward straddling furthest left lane and second lane from left. And obviously he was able to, in his professional assessment, see an object, obstructing object hanging from your rear view. So those are simply allegations at this time, Ms. Jefferson. Today's your day in court. Do you wish to admit responsibility, admit and explain, or deny responsibility, and the court will commence your trial?
Deny.
Very well. Would the parties please raise their right hands? Do you both solemnly swear the testimony you shall give before this court shall be the truth?
I do.
I do.
Thank you very much. The officer has the burden, Ms. Jefferson. Then it is your turn. Officer Francis?
Yes, Your Honor. Just like my notes remarked on the citation, I also have my Axon video if I could share the screen with you, and then we can go from there. So bear with me, please.
So on the date in question, you were on patrol?
That's correct. Northbound Woodward, near Guilford, and I observed the vehicle straddling the furthest left lane and the second left lane, actually crossed over the lane multiple times, to which that point after I could see that there was a air freshener hanging from the mirror as well.
Okay. If you're cued on your video, you can certainly share your screen.
Yes. Are you able to see this screen from my Axon, Your Honor?
Not yet.
Let's see.
Okay. So the principal vehicle that was centered in that shot was the quote unquote target vehicle of Ms. Jefferson. Is that right? Officer Francis? Yes?
That's correct, yeah.
And at some point, your unit overtook Ms. Jefferson's vehicle. Is that what the court saw?
So I approached on the right-hand side
Okay.
to see if she was using her phone while driving, to which point she was not operating on her phone, from what I could tell from my angle, to which then I got back behind her to initiate the traffic stop.
All right. So you hadn't activated your lights and siren when you were passing her on her right, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Thank you. Is there anything further you wish the court to know?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Jefferson, what would you like to tell this court?
Your Honor, from the video, and as I stated, when I got pulled over, I do not see me driving in two lanes. I see my vehicle close to the line, but what the officer told me was that I was driving physically in two lanes, which I was not, because I'm well aware of what I'm doing when I'm driving. I'm paying attention, and I seen him as soon as he got behind me. So I would have been even more aware of driving in two lanes. My vehicle is not the best. I need a wheel alignment, but as far as driving in two lanes, Your Honor, that I did not see that in the video.
Thank you. Is there anything else you want the court to know?
Yes. As far as the air freshener, I do have that in my car. The officer, once he pulled next to me, that's when he saw that, and that's when he got back behind me to pull me over.
Okay. And you know this, so it's your suggestion that the officer seeing the air freshener is what caused him to pull you over?
I think that it was something extra added because I've been pulled over before. I've never received a ticket for having an air freshener. That was not something that I was aware of that I could receive a ticket for, as I'm aware a lot of people may not know that. I have a brother that's an officer of the law. He's never told me, like, hey, take that down. You could get in trouble for that. I wouldn't have had an air freshener in my car hanging from my rearview mirror had I had known, like, just a traffic stop. I would just receive a ticket strictly for that, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Jefferson. The court appreciates your professionalism. Is there anything else you want the court to know?
No, sir.
All right. Moving back to Officer Francis for any necessary rebuttal.
Yeah, Your Honor, for the object heading, I'm okay with dismissing that portion of the citation. Obviously, that wasn't the initial reason for the stop. It was based off of the driving for the straddling lines. But that is not the most common of knowledge. So I would like to make the motion to dismiss that portion of the citation.
Okay. There has been procedurally a motion to dismiss the object portion of the citation. Ms. Jefferson, the court assumes you don't have any objection to that being dismissed.
Correct.
Okay. Please avail the court a moment. Thank you for your patience. The testimonial portion of this hearing in People versus Jefferson has been closed. The court is ready to rule. The court first notes that the burden of proof in a civil matter is a mere preponderance of the evidence that is likened to a 50.1% standard quantified. So if a scale was placed on a table and a feather was placed on one side of the scale, that would in point of fact carry the burden of proof. Secondly, the court, after 40 years working in and around the courts in the state of Michigan, wishes to always believe that the parties are proceeding in good faith based upon their best recollection and perception of the events. And lastly, Ms. Jefferson, the court has absolutely zero idea what your driving record looks like. The court rules on these matters based upon the evidence before it related to that episode and that episode only. All that said, the court looks to Michigan Compile Law 257.642, which indicates a vehicle must be driven as nearly as practicable entirely within a adjective within a single lane and must not be moved from that lane until the operator has first ascertained the movement can be safely made. While Ms. Jefferson, the white lines, so to speak, were not beneath the middle or center of your vehicle, the video that was displayed before the court fairly clearly indicates the tires on the right-hand side of your vehicle were on the white line for a considerable amount of time, and then even further over as the officer was passing you, which is interesting because that is really the purpose of the motor vehicle code, to keep the car within the lane so that you're safe and other drivers are safe around you. So in that regard, the court is finding you responsible, and the fine for this is $130. That is payable through the pay portal. on the 44th District Court website, Ms. Jefferson, or you can walk a cash check or charge into this court at 400 East 11 Mile Road, Monday through Friday between 8:30 and 4:30. That's due within 7 days. You can, of course, appeal this ruling by posting a cash bond of $130 within 7. The matter gets placed on the formal hearing docket. At that time, Royal Oak City would be represented by its city prosecutor. So $130 is a fine or a bond within 7. That completes your hearing, and good luck to you. Please drive safely.